Watching Wade Black over here, so for the first time this afternoon, let's check in with Wade. Wade, so far, what are you seeing here in the number 9?
Oh, I really like this little horse. Yeah, he's cool. There was 2. That was the best thing in the world to have only 2 left for me, because I have trouble deciding what's for dinner, so that worked out perfect that I only had 2, and then I still didn't know till I kind of walked up there, but he is cool. I really like this guy. Yeah, when I step in here, not to sound like Kip off of Napoleon Dynamite, but I do kind of like the science behind this. I've been kind of farting around with this, trying to bring a scientific component of what I thought I saw my dad and grandpa do growing up. So what I'm looking for here, when I step in here, I tell my students it's the training trifecta. So task completion, temperament, foundation. The task completion is get him haltered, get him saddled, get him bridled, ride him around. Temperament would be things like we talked about the other day, the driving factors. So the 3 primary: self-preservation, comfort, companionship. The 2 underlining: confidence and energy. So when I step in here, he had a lot of energy. He didn't have very high confidence. He had high self-preservation, and he was seeking comfort and companionship somewhere else. So there's 2 ways to get rid of that self-preservation. I can either decrease the energy or increase the confidence. So obviously I did a little bit of decrease in the energy, but I don't want to do too much of that, because that self-preservation will go from fear to resentment pretty fast. So I'd move him around, but then I let him soak in me quite a bit just to gain that confidence where he was seeking me for relief. I want to try to keep as much energy as I can in this horse, actually, and build that confidence. From the time I touch him, every move he makes is either going to be out of fear or faith. Fear in me or faith in me. So that's what I'm really trying to build there. Task completion, temperament. And then the foundation component is, here's the vocab word I teach my students. When I take the slack out of the rein, the horse puts the slack back in the rein with suppleness through the pole and the loin. So that's what I'm looking for. I want that slack coming in there, but there's 4 different revelations I want through to the feet. Stopping that inside front foot and walking all the feet forward around. It's the first one there. So every time I take the slack out of this rein, I'm waiting for a vocab word. I'm just like a teacher teaching a student. So I'll push him up in here. I'm waiting for that outside to step out and the inside to step up in between it. Waiting for that inside front foot to stop and all the other feet to walk forward around it. So I'll push him up here. So there's the mechanical factor of him learning the vocab word, but he's also seeking me for that comfort now, so that's helping him come around. Okay, I tell my students, are you either forcing the body or influencing the soul? Okay, I want his little soul seeking me for comfort, and then that'll help his body come around here to find me.